What's up YouTube, Mike here from TechnoGI, and today I wanted to do a quick tutorial on iMovie. It's a pretty simple program, and if you own a Mac it should have come equipped with it, but this is what I use for all my movies. It's a super simple program, and I'll just get started. But first let me show you what version I'm using. This is iMovie version 10.0.7. It's the latest update that I'm tracking for the iMac. So there you have it. But again, real simple. I don't know if you've played with this. I'm just going to give you kind of the quick basics on this, kind of what I do start to finish. So I'm just going to kind of show you a quick demo build. So obviously, first things first, once you got to open the program, this is what you should see. If you've had anything prior, it'll show up here. But new is what you want to click. And I go with movie. And then there's multiple themes in here. I always keep it simple, so I always use no theme, but you just pick the theme you want, and then you hit create. You name it exactly what you want, so we'll just call it let's see, test movie. How about that? If I can spell here. And then OK. Alright, so once you do that, you create a new movie, you name it. If you've got anything in here, it's going to show you, it's going to still be there. But if you want to add more stuff, say you got stuff on your desktop, whatever, all you got to do is hit import and then pick where it's at. So desktop, wherever you want to hide your movies. So wherever you import your movies from your video camera or whatever, this is where you're going to grab them at. And you'll just pick the one you want and you'll hit import. But I already have some in here for my movie, so I'm just going to kind of go through this. And up here again is all the content that you have. And you can preview it, as you can see over here on the right up here. So if I want to say, I don't know, we'll preview this music. And I'll just hit play. And yeah. And I've got a microphone plugged in, so hopefully it picks up that sound. But there you have it. So you can preview what you have up here. Again, pretty simple. And if you want to add something down here, again, you'll highlight it and you'll hit the little add button. So just to get started, this is kind of what I do for my movies. I have my little title slide. I'll just hit add and it'll automatically drop it down here. Now from here, you can do transitions as far as to your next thing. So down here, you got transitions. And if you want to look kind of swoopy, we'll pick whatever, cross blur. And there's numerous ones. And again, you get your preview window, which will kind of show you what it'll look like. So I'll drag it down here.
What do you do?
And for whatever reason, there it is. So that's how you add your transitions from one thing to another. And again, when you want to get back to whatever content you have, just hit right here. And again, this is all the stuff that I have to add. So if I want to add some music down here, now I'll just highlight this, click it, and automatically drop it down in there. So for my title slide, I'll have my music. I got my transition. And another cool thing you can do is make the music fade in and out. You can either drag this here, and it will make basically the tone of the music enter and exit, if you will. So, and you can also resize it. So if I want to end the music a little more prematurely, I'll just drag that. But it's all pretty simple interface once you get using it. And so this is how you build your title content, what have you, and then say I want to add my movie now. So we'll click over here, and it's just a movie I did, just an example. I'm just going to throw it in there just because. So bam. I add that and it'll automatically drop it in. So I got my movie. This is the last YouTube video I did actually. Let me get to the beginning of this thing. And if you get the magic mouse, you can scroll sideways, or you can just drag this and make it a little bit quicker. So within here, of course, this here is your sound bar. So you can either detach this if you want to get rid of it. If you want to use different kind of sound, you can also separate it you know, numerous things you can do. But to do your basic movie, again, here's your title slide. I added my theme music, and I threw this in here. And if you also want, say, background music in your videos, again, I'll grab this. This time I'm going to drag it down here to where I want it. So, bam, I've got that. And with this, I'll make sure you go up here, and I can pick the audio, as in, right now the theme music is highlighted, as you can see, and I don't want it too loud or it's going to overpower my voice, so I can turn this down, you know, to wherever. But for my last video I did, I used 2%. Yeah, we'll go 1% this time. So that's how you control that. And now say, I don't know, I want to add, this is a big thing, picture in picture. So let's grab this guy, we'll drag him right here as well. And up here, like right now, as you can see, if I were to hit play, it's just going to show this, which is fine if that's what you want, but say you want to do picture in picture. And up here, it gives me the options here on the left. So see, right now it's cutaway, where it's just cutting away to this picture. I can do side by side, picture in picture, green and blue. So side by side is just like it sounds. I like to do picture in picture, and this allows you to move it where you want. So say I want to resize this guy right here, bam. And of course you can, if you want it to last longer, be shorter, you just grab it down here at the bottom. Again, once you start using this, it's a pretty simple, intuitive interface, and it'll look just like that. So I hit play, I've got my background music, I've got me talking, and bam, picture in picture. So that's kind of the basics, and you can also do video as well the exact same way. So for instance, we'll start over here. This is a video, and I'll just grab this guy, and I don't know, we'll drop it right here. And you do the exact same thing. So I can do cutaway, side by side, picture in picture again. So let's do side by side this time. And this will split it down the middle. It doesn't actually give you the option to resize it, but it's going to look just like that. So let's hit play for a second. And there we get to the movie. As you can see, it's pretty simple. It works fairly well. Like I said, I use this for all my YouTube videos, but this is just the basics of how you do it. And just think of it as layers. You know, you've got the layers here, and you can tweak and adjust the sound for all. That, and then we get to the back here. And something I like to do, you don't necessarily have to do, is credits. So, you know, to make it look nice here, I'll add another transition. So I go to my transitions. We'll go, I don't know, cross dissolve. I should have dropped it. Let's see. There it is. And then you go to titles. So this is if you want to add credits. You know, you can do the Star Wars theme, whatever, you name it. So you just click on it, whatever you want to add, and you can basically edit this. So pretty simple, and same method as you did at the front for adding music to the rear. So let's get back up here. So when you are done with all that, let's see here. Escape here. I'm not seeing my normal option. Yeah. So here we go. So now once you're done with your movie, you can't see this when you're in full screen. It's pretty simple. You just go to File, and you want to share. So this is how you export it. And if you want to go, you know, direct to YouTube, it's just like that, etc. But for me, I always go share as a file, and it's going to go to my desktop. And you can change your resolution right here. You can change your quality. You want best, you know, pro resolution, etc. You can change your aspect ratio. I always do 1280 by 720 by default, and it'll tell you how big it is, how long it is, and then I just hit next. And here you can change the name again if you want. You can put where you want to save it, and then you just hit save. and it's as simple as that. I'm not going to do it because I don't want this. And then it will export it to your desktop, and then within YouTube it's pretty easy to grab. But that's just a basic iMovie tutorial. Like I said, it's a great program, especially for beginners like myself. Very easy to make YouTube videos, very easy to do the effects that I do. So hopefully that helped you guys if you're new to iMovie. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments below. How to do something in iMovie. I'm not an expert, but I'm learning. I'll be happy to try and figure it out for you. And as always, please subscribe.